have found the funniest kid test answers, like this guy that was asked to spell 5 words to write 5 words you can spell. This person is a genius. Is that meant to be an S? I don't know if I'd give him that mark. If I was a teacher, I'd give this kid an A. Defend your answer. Answer. Sarge, I don't know how much longer we can hold them. Look, he technically did answer the question. Who is your hero? My father. Oh, how nice. Why do you consider this person a hero? He is not afraid of anything. He is super tough. Is there anything your hero is frightened of? My mother. Ha! Never make your mum angry, people. Trust me, it's not worth it. We've got one wish. What shall we wish for? I wish that everyone watching this video hits the like button. That's all I want. This kid wants for it to rain tacos. It's a pretty big wish, my friend, but I would love raining tacos too. Motivate your answer. Go answer, go! Look, if the answer isn't motivated after that, I don't know what else we're meant to do for him. Person's got all of the top ones right. Very good at maths. So he's gone on to the next one. Write a number that is less than 40. 20. This guy's good. How do you know your number is less than 40? Because I am smart. Oh, and the teacher says, I love it. This kid must be the teacher's pair. Figuring out taxes worksheet. Oh, no. Boring. Why do we pay taxes so we don't get arrested? Very true, people. You gotta pay your taxes. Name a solid. Poop. Name a liquid. B. Name a gas. Fart. I don't know what marks this teacher gave him, but look, he's not wrong. I'm giving him many ticks. That's 3 out of 3 from me. Okay, honestly, this maths is so confusing that I don't know what's going on here, but he has written, please note, if I made any mistakes in this test, perhaps this picture of a giraffe will convince you otherwise. What a great picture. Wait a second. The teacher said indeed and gave him a mark. If you're ever struggling in a test, draw a giraffe, people. Write these words in alphabetical order. Take, value, and use. Now, I can't lie, that would take me a very long time. What have they put? Akit. Ailov. Isu. Alori. Oh, my. I mean, it's kind of big-brained. He's taken every letter in the word and alphabetically ordered the letters. Honestly, this kid could be a genius. That's a very smart way of thinking about it. I'm gonna have to be a harsh teacher. I'm giving you no marks here, but I do think this kid's got a big brain. On your own. Don't work with anyone else. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune have at least 3 things in common. List them. They are all planets. Yeah, I'll give you that. They are all round. I will give you that. None of them have McDonald's. I mean, honestly, I don't know if we can prove it, but I'm going to have to give you that one as well. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. Wait, that is a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. What's wrong with that? I think he was meant to do an actual clock that showed 10 minutes past 11. Scrap this. I'm giving you a point. That was well done. The cookie recipe called for 1 cup of butter, 3 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, and 4 teaspoons of vanilla. Sarah only has half a cup of butter. Explain how Sarah could make the cookies without going to the store to get more from a neighbor. No, not half the ingredients. That'd be way too smart. Instead, we're going to steal the ingredients from a neighbor. Definitely don't do that just for cookies. Your neighbor's gonna hate you. Write 80 to 100 words. That's a lot of words. Or just write 80 to 100 words. I'm telling you, you gotta be a little bit more specific with these questions. These kids are getting way too smart for you. Are you childish? Would you say yes? Or would you say no? If you reckon you're childish, come and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. We react to awesome videos like this. This person didn't write yes. They drew a house and put no. I don't know. I would say that definitely does make you childish. I'd give that a big circle if I was you. Oh, wait, you're meant to tick the box. Opposite, death. Live. Hopeless. Hopeful. Tolerance. Intolerance. Careful. Careless. Honestly, all very good answers. Pro. Noob. The teacher has no idea what that means. I'm definitely giving you a tick there. That's the exact right answer. Suggest 1 cause of deforestation. This paper. Woo, that's going deep. To celebrate 100 days of school. It's a lot of days. Emma, when I am 100 years old, I will be tired of everyone and everything. So I will tell everyone that I'm going to Canada. But actually, I'm going to the Bahamas. Oh, big brain. I'll live in a tiny hut with my tiny dog, and I will order fish tacos when I'm hungry and live my best life with no rubbish. Honestly, Emma, that sounds like a great life at 100 years old. What is a nitrate? It is much cheaper than a day rate. Give a brief explanation of a meaning of term hard water. Ice. Oh my... You can't fault it. The initials, JTH. Maybe some very bold initials. Short answer number 5, 10 points. Provide an example of a risk. No. Whoo, you know what I would have written? I would have written, this is a risk. I mean, honestly, the person got a tick. Does that mean they got all 10 points? If so, fair play, honestly. My friend on his chemistry test, he started to work out the answer and then put a giant stamp over it. Wait, he drew a giant stamp saying top secret. Look, you got something there with your art skills, but I don't think you're going to do well at chemistry. Brainstorm verbs. What would you like to do with friends and family? I would like to move it, move it. I'd like to move it, move it. I'd like to move it, move it. Okay. You get the idea. He likes to dance. I'm giving it a big fat tick. Describe how the transformer works. Yes. Yes. 3 ticks. That's brilliant. What the heck am I... This ninja protects question 9 from being marked as incorrect. The teacher's like, nah, big fat 0. So sorry. If I am late for class, I will burst into class and comment on Mr. Thomas's mustache. Mr. Thomas will blush and say thank you. No, maybe Mr. Thomas likes some compliments about his mustache and it would work. My mum works hard today. She deserved a microwaved hot dog. That sounds disgusting. But honestly, if you do anything for your mum like that, she'll probably appreciate it. This is Emma. Emma's very good at colouring in. She's good at the word bank. She's connected all the words. Write to complete each sentence using the word bank. I got yarn at the bank. Do you like the bank? Put your feet on the bank. Did you bank the drink? I get a bank to clean up the mess. Can you bank your fingers? I will bank soon. I mean, honestly, I actually think they all make sense. Teacher gave her a smiley face. I reckon that's 7 out of 7. You got the marks, Emma. What did Mahatma Gandhi and Genghis Khan have in common? Unusual names. Look, they could be very common names around the world, but I can't pronounce them very well. The answer is 2 very popular leaders, one from India and one from Mongolia. Hey, look, if your parents ever complain about you watching YouTube videos, we're not just laughing here, we're learning things too. If a squared over b squared is the answer, what is the question? Please write a squared over... I love that he's like tried to do an answer and just rubbed it all out. It was like, I'm just gonna try and get a mark for this. Meet My Dad by DJ. What is your father's name? Derek. How old is he? 31. How tall is he? 99 feet. Okay. Brown hair. What does your dad do at work? Eat everything. His favorite drink is beer. Favorite food is steak. Favorite hobby is sleeping. Favorite TV show is Man Survivor. He doesn't cook and he likes to go home. It sounds like this dad doesn't work, but is very tall, so I'm not gonna mess with him. The walrus has lost its home due to global warming and has chosen to reside in my maths book. I apologize for any inconvenience. So you can't just cover up your answers. I guess the teacher will never know if the real answer is under there, and it's a great looking walrus. Write a question using why. Why? If I'm a teacher marking all of these, I'm getting to a point where I'm just going to be like, no. Stop with the answers. How could you check for chlorine gas? Include any observations. Make more and check if you start dying. You can't check if you start to die. You're either dying or you're not. 3 words that describe you. Me. Myself. Wise ass. Oh my gosh. I think the teacher's reading this and like, nah. What is the highest frequency noise that a human can register? Mariah Carey. Let's see how high I can go. La 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 la. Sound like I'm dying. Never doing that again. Show what you know. Megan put some crayons in the box. She recorded the outcomes of 10 pulls. Which color does a data show she pulled less often? Green. That's exactly right. Why is there an X here? Explain how you know that's not correct. My brain is always right. How can you not give the answer for them? They were right. Maybe not with the explanation. Draw a square in the space below. Square. And a load of space. I like it. Draw a triangle in the space below. Dude, this guy's sick. All right. It was out of 2 marks. I'm going to give you 10 for your beautiful space drawings. In my opinion, morning is frightening because I must get up. Look, I could not agree more. I have never been good at getting up in the morning, but I get up about 7:38 now. It's not too bad. Right, 200,000 in figures. Okay, all of the questions you could have got away with, but this does say in figures. So you gotta write it actually in figures. I'm gonna say no. It's the first smart answer I'm not letting slide. Explain what phosphorus trichloride is polar. Dude, I do not know what some of these questions mean. God made it that way. Exactly, mate. Yep. I don't know if it's right or wrong. You're getting the answer. My friend's son had to write 2 sentences for homework. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers cannot deny. Oh my, please make your sentences appropriate. I do read them. The teacher has caught him red-handed, but look at that. Smiley face. I reckon both of those eyes mean 2 ticks, 2 great sentences. Fill in the blanks. The eraser is as long as the beads. Oh, you meant to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads. The broom is as long as the straws. Key as long as the pins and nail as long as the screws. Honestly, 7 there, 7 there, 5 there. Don't know why there's so many 7s, but look, here you go. Just take my answers and you can get the marks. Are you stupid? Look, yes, no. And I think they're trying to say that they're stupid because they didn't actually tick or cross boxes. And I forgot to do that earlier. So I guess I am stupid. Oh no, I'm seeing an F already here. In which battle did Napoleon die? His last one. I mean, true. Where was the Declaration of Independence sign? At the bottom of the page. True. River Ravi flows in which state? Liquid state. Damn, this guy is smart. What is the main reason for divorce? Marriage. Main reason for exams? Failure. Well, mate, you're going to fail if you keep doing this. What can you never eat for breakfast? Lunch and dinner. Bro, this guy's good. What looks like half an apple? The other half. If you threw a red stone into the blue sea, what would it become? A wet stone? How can a man go 8 days without sleeping? Sleep at night? Rather than the daytime. Ooh. Can you lift an elephant with one hand? You can never lift an elephant that has one hand. If you had 3 apples and 4 oranges in one hand, 3 oranges and 4 apples in the other hand, what do you have? Very large hands. Guys, what do we reckon? A big fat F or an A+ for creativity? I'm going to give him an A+. Those were big brain answers. These are some sounds I like to hear. Bell, bird, sword, gun, game. These are all beautiful sounds to hear. Maybe he's just playing a lot of video games. You never know. Oh, this is sick. He's turned his maths answers into Tetris, bro. Tetris is fun. Maths isn't. Whoa. Big fat 0. Although the Tetris block looks sick. I'll draw one in for you. There you go. Pop that one in there. And a long one in there. Boom. I got you some points, mate. Steve is driving his car. He's traveling at 60 feet a second and the speed is 40 miles an hour. It's Steve speeding. Oh, God, I couldn't answer that. You could find out by checking his speedometer. Yes, exactly. Far easier answer. My dog is a circle because he is... he was meant to circle hero, companion, or worker. Dude, this is a good answer. Explain how you know. I read the book. What is -6? A number. Damn right it is. True or false? Oh my gosh. This one definitely looks like a false. You've got like a squeezed A, L, S, E. Then if you take this one, he's got a true. Mate, honestly, this guy's mastered the merging of 2 words. But he's got a big fat 0. Crosses on all of them. You tried your best. Write a number with a 1 in the hundreds place. 111. Write a number with 6 in the tens place. Oh, look. If he just writes it loads and loads and... I mean, honestly, he could have just, like, done this as well. Like, just loads and loads and loads. And then... even if they went really high with the number, he's got it right. They're always going to be in one of these places. Rachel has 16 chocolate bars. Tracy takes 4 from her and asks for the remaining quarter. What would she end up with? A giant slap. That's right, Tracy. Don't be taking Rachel's chocolate bars. When I grow up, I want to be a Mailbox. What? Why on earth would you want to be a mailbox? This kid said, I'll be famous one day, but for now, I'm stuck in 2nd grade with a bunch of morons. Wow, don't be showing the rest of your class that. They're gonna hate you. This teacher's reviewing test answers, and they said that their teacher's the devil. Mean. This kid's definitely going to be getting some after-school detention after that one. 2 + 2 = 4. That's right. I can do meth. I don't think that's what the kid meant to write. I'm pretty sure they meant that they do maths. List several things you like about the sun. Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun. Wow. This kid must really hate the sun. Maybe he's more of an indoors, cold weather kind of kid. Write about what will be different in 1,000 years' time. Dee Dee, Marie... Wait. She's drawn her own grave. R.I.P. In 1,000 years' time, I guess none of us will be around. This person wrote their name on the test answer. Nina. Please give me a point for my name. The teacher did, and they got a mark for it. Maybe we should all try that out just to get a bonus point on the test. SpongeBob. What the heck? Why has it got hair on him? What's that all about? Me. No. Face. My life. Trash. Oh my gosh. You good, bro? This kid literally thinks their life is trash. You're only a child. You've got so much fun things to do. Don't be calling your life trash. Where have you smelt burnt fat before? At the gym, bro. If your nose is that good at smelling burning fat in a gym, you've got some superhero senses. Bonus point. Describe a process that can be used to create a simple door. This person literally drew out a Minecraft crafting table, and the teacher has no idea what it means. That's genius, though. Italy invaded this African country in the 1930s. Canada? Would you want to swim with the boy in the water? Oh, look at him. He's going for a little swim. I mean, the water doesn't look very nice. But this person circled no, because they're trash in the water. I pointed that out as well. And he's chubby. That's not very nice. Tell how you think Benji got the shark tooth from a shark. You know what? That's exactly right. Where else are shark teeth gonna come from? Circle the smallest number. What? Oh my goodness. They went and circled the actual numbering of the question they were on. Crazy thing is, this kid's thinking outside the box, but the teacher didn't seem to care and gave him a fat 0 points. Name the figures. Me and my brother. No! You can kiss him on the forehead, or gently, but... See you after class! It's kissing! Not me and my brother, you got things all mixed up. What is procrastination? Chill. I'll answer the question later. Putting anything off is procrastinating, and this is the best example of it. How old is your grandfather? 50, 500, dead! Oh my gosh. The teacher felt so bad, they even said sorry and went ahead and gave them the mark. What is a Monopoly? A board game. That's a great answer. These kids are smart. I would not be punishing them writing big brain answers, even if it's not what they're meant to be putting down. This person was asked some complicated maths question and decided to name all of the different maths answers as the name of people. And when he was asked to draw an AR, he literally drew an assault rifle. I don't think this kid enjoys maths very much. All about mum. Let me tell you about my mum. My mum is 41 or 9. What? She likes to see our chicks. What, chickens? The best thing she cooks is nothing. Dad cooks. Her favorite food is strawberry dip. Her favorite thing to do to relax is sit in her chair and do nothing. We like to watch things together. She's really good at petting the chicks. As you can see, my mum is special because she was born when Jimmy Carter... What? I don't think this kid likes their mum very much. Write a question about a dinosaur. Do they poop? You know what? That's a good question. We have never actually seen a dinosaur poop, but I gotta admit, there's only one way food's coming out of them, and I think it's through pooping. Why do stars appear to blink? To me, they don't appear to blink. person's eyes are so strong that stars are never flashing, they're just constantly light? Honestly, I'm an adult and I don't think I can answer half these questions. Explain the phrase free press. I assume they're talking about newspapers and news. But this kid wrote, when your mum irons your trousers for you. Ha, that's one free press, but I don't think it's what they meant. Look at this. Some kid's bike has gone missing. They've drawn an incredible recreation of it. Even measured it. Nice. But the thing is, if you find the bike, there is no reward. I don't know why they've made that part the most obvious. If someone's going to find your bike, at least give them something for it. Oh, look at this girl. What's the expression? She's sad. Why do you think that she's that way? Someone microwaved her hamster while she was at school. What's this kid doing? This kid's got crazy brain. Okay, what about this boy's expression? That was delicious. He ate a sewer rat. Dude, this kid's got a crazy imagination. What's your favorite part? I do not have one. Did you like the story? No, teacher. I don't think the person liked the story because there was nothing they enjoyed about it. What happens if a person refuses any care? Say, you're lost, and walk away from them. No, you gotta give them help if they need it. You can't be walking away from them. This kid's a genius, all right? This maze starts off with this lady here. But rather than wiggle their way through, and be fair, this is actually quite tough, but I think I'm going to make it. Don't do all of that. Just follow the red line they've drawn and go all the way outside. So much easier. Right, this person wrote this state as West Colorado. Now look, I'm not very good with American states, but I'm pretty sure this one's California. Even I know that. When I grow up, I want to be a baby doctor that sells babies to their mummy. Imagine giving birth to your kid and then finding out you have to pay the hospital to get your baby back to you. Why are there rings on Saturn? Because God liked it, so he put a ring on it. Saturn was not a single lady. I don't think God was trying to marry Saturn, but that's a funny answer. Tick from me, all right? All about me. My name is Charlotte. I am 2.5. Great writing for a 2.5-year-old. People who are important are my family. That's so nice. Some of my favorite things are Minions, Baby Dolls, and the Rebel Alliance. I don't like Grandpa Joe. No. Imagine being the grandpa and seeing your granddaughter wrote that about you. I think I'd actually cry. Hannah, the teacher has your phone. Emily, I want your phone as well. Bring it to the front of a class. How stupid. Imagine seeing your friend's phone in the teacher's hand and then texting them. Ah, they both lost their phone. Communication about mathematics. What is the relationship between each fraction, model, and expression? I have no idea what you mean. Yeah, this kid is not bothered for math, and I don't blame them. Math test. Bobby has 36 candies. He eats 29. What does he have now? Diabetes. Bob definitely has diabetes. That's way too many candies to be eating. Hit the like button on this video and we'll share the remaining 7 candies that he's got left. I'll share all the chocolate around between us, guys, okay? How do you change centimeters to meters? You take out the centi. He's not wrong. Look, if I delete the centi from here, meters to meters, it works. Meet my hero. And this kid's written steak. It makes me calm, and it is my favorite food. Can't lie, who doesn't love a steak? No wonder it's their hero. Use words or number sentences to explain how you found your answer. I thinked. Okay, I don't think thinked is quite a word, but you did get a smiley face for it, so maybe the teacher was feeling nice and just gave you a point. Write the subtraction sentence in the pictures. So 8, nice, yep, 8 flowers minus 3 equals 5. Explain. Because I done this before. Wow! They may not be able to write properly, but they are good at maths. I'm giving them the point. There are 26 kids at the beach. Then 37 more kids come. How many kids are there at the beach? Too many for COVID-19. That's right. If there's that many kids in one place, I don't think you even want to be there. It's too busy. You could catch germs. Time to go home. Use each pair of words correctly in 2 sentences. Your and mine. Your soul is mine. Interesting. Her and his. His and her soul are mine too. My soul is mine, but so is yours. This kid loves souls, and I think he wants to kill people. Whoa! Draw red blood cells. Bro, this person's sick at anime. Draw white blood cells. Whoa! Draw pallets and draw the... What? When it came to the human body, they drew the worst one. Look how sick all the other drawings are. Only red and white blood cells did look that cool. Whoa, what's going on here? F words. Okay. Fart. What is this? Is that a butt with farts coming out of it? Why is one leg so much bigger than the other? This person was finding out about different rocks. Extra credit. What is the strongest force on Earth? Love! And they got a big fat head. Love is strong, people, but probably not the answer they were looking for. The man pet the dog. Hit. You should not hit dogs. Exactly. I don't care if a drawing is of a man actually hitting a dog. You don't want to be hit or fitting it. Solving equation. Okay. Dude, I did maths at a high level, but I'm looking at this. And okay, we get rid of the N and the N. We end up with the S coming down, the I coming down, the X coming down, which means we got 6. And 6 does equal 6. I don't know how that ended up working, but that's not how maths is meant to work. What ended in 1896? 1895. This kid's a genius. The very first cells were probably lonely. Yes, they were. They had no other cells to hang out with. Miranda can't see anything when she looks down her microscope. Suggest one reason why not. She is blind. Whoa, the teacher said no to it. Now that could be a reason. What about poor blind people? Totally not the fact that the microscope cover is blocked or something. Copy the reindeer. Not the easiest picture in the world to copy. Unless you use Control-C, Control-V. If only this kid was on a computer. What are the 3 things you want to do in the future? Get a girlfriend. Kiss her. Rule the world. Look, I mean, the first 2 are very possible, but if you rule the world, fair play to you. This 8-year-old was asked to find the difference between 8 and 6. 8 is actually all curly and 6 is not. Look, to be fair to this kid, he did tell you the difference between them. Circle the smallest number. I don't think you're meant to circle 10. Tell or show how you know the answer. A rainbow. Look, maybe this kid just is so big brain that I can't understand it, but I don't know why he put these answers down. This kid put in his yearbook, when I grow up, I want to be a dog. Look, dogs are cool and all. He'll look back at this and definitely laugh. What makes you special? Write about 3 things that make you special. This person put, I like to play football. Fair enough. I like to build with Legos. So do I. Love that one. I am God? What? How did he go from playing football to becoming a god? How might Colombia solve the problem of gorillas trying to control the country? If a country can't figure it out, how can I? Look, I mean, you're not wrong. Why are you trying to get kids to solve a problem? It's not an easy answer. If you had one opinion, which location would be the most dangerous during a tornado? In school, at a park, or in a store? I mean, I'd probably say in a park because I'd rather be in a building. But this person big-brained it and put his ring around circle 1. It is way too dangerous to circle a tornado. And I totally agree with them. Dear Santa, you better bring my pony this year or there will be consequences. And that is a very angry looking pony, and if I was Santa, I'd definitely be giving them one. Why would scientists try to cross a flounder and a tomato? What's a flounder? Oh, it's a fish. How would you do that? I guess they would want to make a fish red and taste like a tomato, like a flandato. He's even added a cool drawing. I don't know the answer, so I'm just gonna give you full marks. Astrophysics final exam. How big is space? It's really, really big. 100% A**. Welcome to the team. You passed your final exam. What belongs to you but is used by your friends more than you? Your mama? Oh, that is a violation. Look, I don't think this has been marked by anyone yet. I'd probably change your answer. Otherwise, you're getting in a lot of trouble. Ella decided to write some proverbs like, don't bite the hand, Jack. Or if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. But things start to get a bit weird at the end when she says, it's all fun and games until Darth Vader comes. Yeah, if Darth Vader turns up, things are not about to go well. What happens during puberty to a boy? Well, lots of things, but the answer they put is he says goodbye to his childhood and enters adultery. It's not all that bad, people. You get a deeper voice and you can start to grow muscles. What would you rather be stuck on? An island all alone? That doesn't sound great. Or with one person you hate? And why? I'd rather be on an island with someone I hate so I have something to eat. Oh my god. I think this teacher's giving it a star. The teacher's impressed with the answer. I'm a little bit scared. Is there enough information in the table to estimate the length of a day on Jupiter? Bacon. Give a reason for your answer. Bacon is always the answer. You can't just go around writing bacon on all the questions you don't understand in an exam. Guys, we need to name these 2D shapes. Squares, circles, triangles, hexagons. But wait a second. What does this person put? Jade, Charlotte, Charlie, Sophia. You don't give them actual human names. Can you imagine if rather than calling it a triangle, it was called Emily? That would be so weird. What is a vacuum? Something my mum says I should use more often. Look, if your mum wants some help with the chores, help her out. She did raise you and feed you. A little vacuum won't hurt. Your calculator is showing a very big number. What would you put into the calculator to make the 2s become 6s? But that is hard. After you clear the number, you punch in 694 and then another 6. And then you get the answer. Height of the Eiffel Tower. Really tall. Like taller than a giraffe. Oh, I love this. Human, tree, giraffe, Eiffel Tower. Look, I think the Eiffel Tower's even taller than that, but the teacher liked it. And that's all that matters. Suggest one cause of deforestation. This paper. Oh my gosh. When you think about it, all of the tests are helping towards deforestation. Hit the like button if you think we should just never have tests again. Suppose you wanted to build a house on this land and still protect the natural resources. You've got a little rabbit, a squirrel, even a deer. What could you do and what would protect the natural resources? You can just forget about the house. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're going to build a house with that much wildlife around it. Just leave it alone. Describe the shape and structure of the Milky Way. Kind of like a long, bumpy rectangle covered in milk chocolate, and inside there are 2 delicious layers. Look, they didn't specify if it was the Milky Way galaxy or the Milky Way chocolate bar. Explain how you figured out how much milk they drank. Thinking. Yep, just think. Just used my brain, found out the answer. Actually, I think he got a tick for that. Well done. Now, this is tough. Plot VTC carefully on the graph. Finish labeling the axes and label T. Oh my goodness, I ain't getting this one. But this person circled the axes, wrote a battle axe, pickaxe, and chopping axe. To be fair, it does actually look like he plotted the graph as well. Maybe you get extra points for that. Come up with an equation that is true when 7 equals x. Be creative. You can make the equation as simple as complex as you want. 7 equals x. Look, it did say you can make it as simple as you want. Teacher was not happy with that one, but technically it is right. Describe yourself in 3 words. I am a rebel. Oh, that's 4 words, mate. You truly are a rebel. Also, who does their exams on orange paper? Complete each sentence on the lines below. 10 bluebirds sometimes chirp. Nice. The mother duck lays eggs. Nice. An American eagle is illegal to cook. I'm sure it is. Who'd want to cook one? When Queen Elizabeth I came to the throne, what's the first thing she did? Sat down. I'd give you a mark for that one, mate. This person, once they finish their exam, will draw a meme for their teacher to read. When you are doing good on the test, unlimited power. And the teacher wrote, when you're the teacher, unlimited power. To be fair, it does look like they got lots of ticks. So it looks like they aced the exam. What do you dislike about high school? People. I mean, I guess you could homeschool, but if you don't like the people, you probably don't want to be in school. Word, good. Opposite, bad. Black, white, original, China, artificial. Look, China do copy a lot of things, so I can see where you got that from. Question, why are you so difficult? Thing is, I think they got it right. They got a +1. Write your own riddle about an animal. Clue 1, I am famous. Clue 2, my initials are JB. Clue 3, I got arrested for drunk driving. Who am I? Justin Bieber. How is Justin Bieber an animal? Write a story problem that shows 20 minus 13 equals 7. Matthew, a 20 20 girlfriends. He unfortunately broke up with 13 of them. How many girlfriends does he has left? I mean, he has a lot of girlfriends, that's for sure. Rick Astley's never gonna give you up, let you down, make you cry or hurt you. All of them. This person got rickrolled in their school test. David's only got $2 and $5 coins, but he managed to buy food worth $60. Why? They gave David a discount. I mean, if he's paying $60 with those little coins, he's got to have a lot of them. Find the angle. You can't just draw an angle on a straight line and say it's 180. Or maybe you could. The teacher hasn't marked it yet. Teacher quiz. Patterns. How is the brain like a cantaloupe? List 7 things. It is delicious. I mean, I hope the brain isn't delicious. It looks disgusting. Draw a polygon with 6 sides. This person colored in all of the corners, drew a polygon. What is the name of the polygon you drew? Answer? Hot dog. What is it with people naming their shapes? Finish the sentence. If I had the principal's job, I would quit and get a job I'd enjoy. Look, if you don't enjoy a job, don't make yourself do it. Oh, we've got a tough math equation. I'm starting to doubt my maths abilities. I thought I was good at it. Maybe I should just do what this person did. I don't know, but here's a picture of an elephant blowing bubbles. It's super cute. I'd give you a few marks for that drawing. What is the 6-sided polygon known as? A stop sign. Stop. Look, that is a smart answer as well. Grown-ups are weird because every one of them says, how are you? And you always have to say good, even if you're not good. It's kind of true, you know. If you're not feeling good, definitely let your friends know. Not everyone feels good, guys. About my dad. My dad's called Jason the Baddie. My dad is 3 years old, weighs 13 pounds, eats meatballs, wears shirts with holes, and his best friend is Grandpa. This is the weirdest dad in the world. What does your mum want for Christmas? Win. Wine. You know what? Get your parents a bottle of wine for Christmas. They're always gonna be happy. When asked what this person's favorite hue was, I think they mean color hue. Blue, red, pink. This person wrote Jackman. They must be a fan of Hugh Jackman. I mean, he has made some awesome films, but no marks for you. Write about a lesson you learned when you didn't expect to. I was going to the store. I started to feel sick. I threw up on my DS. No! I learned not to throw up on my electronic. Oh, I hope your DS didn't break. I love mine. Shout out my DS. When I am 100 years old, I will died. Drawn by Liam. That is very sad, Liam. But apparently you've died so many times, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gravestones. That's quite impressive. Unscramble the cited words. Oo goes to we. Ding, correct. Vaha goes to have. Correct. And sit goes to I can't show that. Write 2 reactions. Reaction 1, to dissolve this crazy chemical. Surprised. Reaction 2, to forming this. Astonished. I mean, they are reactions. Evan told his class that the people in his family have 14 legs together, which means there must be 7 people in his family. Is that right? Yes, because 14 divided by 2 is 7, but not everyone has 2 legs, guys. Go to www.woundedwarriorproject.org. I love it. This kid's promoting a charity whilst answering a question. 17th of March news. I went to my friend's Luca's house. My mum got drunk. Oh no. Look, your parents are allowed to have a drink or 2, but I hope they didn't embarrass you. This is Magic Penguin, and he said all my answers are right. I mean, you've literally drawn a penguin over the question. I can't guarantee that Magic Penguin will get you some of the questions right, but at least you tried. If the shoe fits, buy it in every color. Yellow, blue, red, green, pink, and brown. You never know which color you may want to wear. Draw your favorite part of the mass when you left the church. Look, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be boring. Name, Lola. Write a story to match this picture. I ordered pizza, not hot dogs. I want pizza. I'm so mad. The cat doesn't look happy with the hot dogs, to be fair. Explain how you decided which pairs to circle. I just know. I just know. And if I know in here, you gotta give me the marks. Write or draw 2 different ways you can solve 4 plus 3. Number 1, using your finger. Number 2, using your head. I mean, that is one way to solve math questions. The end of all of his homework, it says, have you been practicing the multiplication tables? This person wrote, a little, yeah, a little as well. And then finally was like, I don't care anymore. Can you draw this ship? But that's even harder than the other drawing.
Nope.
No. Yeah, I mean, seriously, that would take me the whole exam to draw that thing. Meet my hero, steak. It makes me calm and is my favorite food. You know what? We all love to eat our favorite food. Guys, I've got an amazing video for you to watch right here. I'm about to disappear, so quickly click on it to keep on watching and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you over there.